Breaking. Sukai defends Tan Songyun in public and fans say it's love. Today's story has taken over every corner of social media because people cannot stop talking about how Sukai stepped in, protected, defended, and supported Tan Songyun in a way that looked far more than professional. Was it friendship? Was it gentlemanly behavior? Or was it something deeper that they have been hiding for years? Fans are screaming, the industry is buzzing, and everyone wants to know what truly happened. So sit tight, because what you're about to hear will make you look at Sukai and Tan Songyun completely differently. The entire drama started at a recent event where both stars were present. They were not there as a couple, not even as co-stars for any current project. Yet their interaction stole the spotlight instantly. According to eyewitnesses and fan-recorded clips, Tan Songyun arrived looking radiant and cheerful as always, but she seemed slightly overwhelmed by the crowd and the paparazzi pushing in too close. The chaos around her was intense. Cameras flashing, reporters shouting questions, and fans screaming from every angle. Anyone in her place would have been stressed, but what shocked everyone was Sukai's sudden appearance right next to her, almost as if he had been watching her and waiting for the right moment to step in. A fan clip shows Sukai literally moving closer when he saw reporters block her path. He raised his arms slightly, positioning himself between Tan Songyun and the pushing crowd. His gesture was small but extremely protective, something a man naturally does when he genuinely cares. Another angle captured Sukai saying something quietly to Tan Songyun, and she immediately relaxed. She smiled, nodded, and continued walking, but now with Sukai beside her like a silent bodyguard. Fans online immediately exploded. Emotions, theories, and wild speculations started flooding the internet within minutes. People commented things like he's watching her like she's precious. This is boyfriend behavior, nothing else. Sukai is so protective. I can't take it, and he didn't have to do that, but he did it anyway. Observers at the event said Sukai didn't just help once he kept checking on her. Every time the crowd got loud or whenever someone accidentally bumped her, he would turn and ensure she was okay. One moment, Tan Songyun looked behind her as she was about to step down a small stage platform. The step was narrow and crowded. Without thinking twice, Sukai placed his hand slightly near her back, not touching, but guiding just to make sure she didn't fall. That clip alone went viral because the tenderness in his expression was undeniable. People also noticed how Tan Songyun's confidence rose when Sukai was near. She became more relaxed, more natural, and even slightly playful. She laughed more, smiled more, and carried herself with ease. Observers said the connection between them felt very comfortable and warm, like two people who know each other deeply and trust each other on a personal level. But that wasn't all. The biggest moment came when a reporter asked Tan Songyun an uncomfortable question about past relationship rumors. Sukai, who was not supposed to be answering anything related to her personal life, stepped in unexpectedly. He looked directly at the reporter, his tone polite but firm, and said something along the lines of "Please respect her. That question is not appropriate right now." The reporter fell silent immediately. Tan Songyun looked surprised, but also touched. She smiled shyly, almost embarrassed in a sweet way. Fans said the way Sukai defended her felt like someone who naturally wants to shield the person they care for. He didn't hesitate. He didn't think twice. He acted fast and with sincerity. And in that moment, Even people who had never shipped them before felt something powerful between them. Social media has been full of posts analyzing their behavior. Some fans dug up older clips where Soo-kai always seemed extra kind toward Tan Songyun. There were behind-the-scenes videos from their past collaborations, where Soo-kai would help hold her coat, adjust props for her, or make her laugh when she was tired. Many also pointed out that Tan Songyun, who usually has a very reserved way of interacting with male co-stars, appears exceptionally comfortable around Soo-kai. And then there's the interesting part, the way Soo-kai looks at her. Fans always talk about the Soo-kai gaze. When he looks at someone with admiration or fondness, it's obvious. During their event appearance, he kept glancing toward her with a gentle, caring expression. Observers said he watched her out of the corner of his eye, making sure she was fine throughout the entire time. People also noticed something else. Tan Songyun's reaction to Soo-kai's protectiveness was extremely natural. She wasn't startled or unsure. She wasn't uncomfortable. Instead, her body language suggested familiarity, as though she's used to Soo-kai's gentle behavior. That observation added fuel to the rumors that they've been close for much longer than anyone publicly knows. Rumors have begun circulating that Soo-kai and Tan Songyun have been quietly close behind the scenes for months, maybe even years. Some claim industry insiders already know they share a strong bond, but out of respect, no one talks about it openly. Others said their chemistry didn't just appear, suddenly it's been there all along, slowly growing and now finally visible to the public. Meanwhile, fans on Chinese social platforms have started trending hashtags like Tan Songyun Lucky and Kaisong Real Love. Many compared Soo-kai's behavior to how he treated past co-stars, saying the level of protectiveness he showed for Tan Songyun was much more personal, almost intimate. Another major talking point is the possibility that Soo-kai may have feelings for Tan Songyun that he has been hiding. Several interview clips resurfaced where Soo-kai mentioned the kind of qualities he admires in a woman's: kindness, warmth, sincerity, and someone who makes him feel at peace. Fans pointed out that Tan Songyun fits every one of those descriptions perfectly. As the online buzz continued, more eyewitnesses came forward claiming they saw Soo-kai looking after Tan Songyun even after the event ended. One person said Soo-kai gently placed his jacket over her shoulders when the wind picked up outside the venue. Another said he personally asked the staff to clear a path so Tan Songyun wouldn't be overwhelmed by the crowd. People also noticed how happy Soo-kai looked whenever she was nearby. One witness said Soo-kai smiled more during those moments than he had throughout the entire event. That added a layer of romantic tension that fans can't stop replaying. Online forums are now filled with theories that Soo-kai may eventually confess his feelings publicly, especially after this big protective moment. Some fans believe his actions already speak louder than words and that his affection is obvious. Others think both actors are keeping their relationship private while focusing on their careers. Interestingly, Tan Songyun has always praised Soo-kai in interviews. She once said he is one of the most respectful and polite people she has ever worked with. Soo-kai has also mentioned many times that Tan Songyun's kindness is unmatched and that she brings light to everyone around her. Their admiration for each other has always been sincere. Experts in celebrity behavior analysis stated that Soo-kai's reaction was not scripted or planned. It came from instinct. Men who feel responsible or protective over someone usually act instantly, without thinking of cameras or consequences. The naturalness of Sukai's move toward Tan Songyun was what convinced fans that this wasn't acting, it was emotion. Now the entire industry is watching them. Will they appear together again soon? Will Sukai continue to show this protective side? And will Tan Songyun finally speak about this moment that has gone viral? For now, one thing is certain. Sukai defending Tan Songyun has changed everything. Their closeness, their chemistry, their unspoken understanding at all points towards something deeper than just friendship. Whether they admit it or not, fans already believe it. And the more moments like this happen, the more undeniable their connection becomes. So stay tuned, because if this protective gesture was only the beginning, the next time Sukai and Tan Songyun appear together, things might get even more romantic.